the sirens sound as he raced across the ground, and the clatter of the wheels as they spun round and round. And he drove into Tower Street, his badge upon his chest. His name was Blobbie, and he drove the fastest police car in the West. Now Blobbie loved his wife and kids, and they lived happily in their house in Roydon Drive at number 53. They said he was so good to them, a good husband indeed. And he worked long and hard to provide their every need. They called him Blobbie. And he drove the fastest police car in the West. Now Blobbie loved his fishing with his tackle and his rod. Off he'd go at weekends with his good mate Zach, his dog. He'd say to Sandra, "What'll it be, a salmon or a trout?" She said, "If you catch anything, then it will be my shout." That tickled old Blobbie. And he drove the fastest police car in the West. Now Blobbie loved his rugby league. He's not a union man, shouting, "Go the mighty Warriors!" He was their biggest fan. A passion shared with Sir Peter Leach. He knew him, the Mad Butcher. They both believed the Warriors would be champions in the future. And Blobbie liked his beer, just like a true Kiwi. He'd offer you his favorite brew, it's nothing but DB. With his flagons filled and nicely chilled, he'd offer you a glass. He'd say, "You still be mates, but take your spades and stick it up your arse." Good old Blobbie. And he drove the fastest police car in the West. There's a story here about one year while working at the show. Jerry Brownlee had left the place, but Blobbie didn't know. Blobbie was sent to find him. I guess it was kind of mean. From pillar to post, Brownlee's ghost was nowhere to be seen. Poor Blobbie. And he drove the fastest police car in the West. Now Hornby Station's haunted, apparently it's said. At night when Blobbie's there alone, he admitted being scared. With noises in the hallway and creaking on the stairs, Blobbie got so frightened he'd need a change of underwear. Being a senior constable, Blobbie earned his stripe, and now and then he would relax and puff upon his pipe. He did so much for others, well raised by Mel and Jan, for Blobbie was a good bloke, a fair, true gentleman. Well loved by all his peers and his community, Blobbie had charisma and personality. You couldn't upset Blobbie, too cool and calm was he. He'd take the time to solve the crime, then have a cup of tea. Good old Blobbie. And he drove the fastest police car in his vest. Blobbie was only 45. He didn't want to die. So now he's just gone fishing in the lake up in the sky. We know he watches over us from his campsite up above. We think of Blobbie every day with joy and pride and love. The Hornby Club's now Blob's Bar. We gave it this new name. To the Hornby ghost and Blob we toast. It'll never be the same. We know he's right there with us. There's a signal from our mate as we hear those DB bottles rattling in their crate. We won't forget Blobbie. And he drove the fastest police car in the West.